What's cool about this is that nobody nobody knows how decks are made. I mean, it's not a super complicated process. This isn't, you know, like carbon fiber and, you know, or fiber optics or something like that. Like, you know, it's pretty much plywood. And I think I actually explained it to a person at the show. The reason why I even did this series is because I started looking at a deck less as, like, I guess the popular material that it is within, you know, the art circles that use it, and more as a substrate, you know, the same way you would canvas or panel or anything that you do artwork on. And when you actually take the shape, if you take the shape and the concave and the convex out of what a deck is really 7 pieces of plywood, or I'm sorry, 7 pieces of wood veneer glued together, crisscrossed, and you guys know that as plywood. So to me, that's why I did the wood search. So the wood search for me was just a way of trying to take, you know, an assortment of ideas that kind of relate to, I guess, like how I think, and applying it to, you know, an area that's only 33 by 7, and that's an extremely complicated thing to do. And I guess the best way to compare that would be to think of if your teacher in a creative writing class gave you free reign to write whatever you want with the amount of pages you want to write it in, versus when a college application tells you in 200 words or less describe yourself. How the hell could you describe yourself, your entire life, to 27, 20, 21, or 22 years old, describe your entire life in 250 words or less? You know what I mean? But really, you probably can. You know what I mean? So this was the challenge with the deck series, is to how do I take a conceptual idea and jam it into a very finite space with a you know, a constraint of it being, you know, curved surface. So that's wood. Yeah.